He,
What?
he went past hell.
What are you talking about?
I guess this is what.
People, my good people. We back, we back, we back, we back. We back, we back, we back, we back. Let me know something in the live chat. If you're part of the damn near every stream team. What's that acronym? You're here damn near every stream team. Okay. Near. Wait. Well, okay, let's simplify. The every stream team. Yeah. So yeah, let me know something in the live chat if you part of the EST, the every stream team. Okay, it's corny, but I'm gonna roll with it. Or maybe I should just say, okay, every stream team, not do the acronym. Let me know something in the live chat if you part of the every stream team. It's corny, but I think it's kind of catchy. The every stream team. All right, how many people we got in here? About to get started. We about to get started. Hold on. Mm, Rumble. Rumble. I'm gonna try to pay attention to the chat. It's not a lot of chat activity going on in Rumble usually, so that's why I don't. Well, part of the reason why I don't check it. Other part is I just fucking forget. And I would be more motivated to not forget if it was more people chatting on Rumble. Um, let's see. Let's get it. Um,
Oh, God. Okay. I had to switch the phones.
I hit the like button. Y'all tired of Kendra yet? I mean, supposedly her live streams are going strictly to the app, so I don't know what that means for YouTube, but we'll see. So we might not be going over many more Kendras if she move everything over to the app, which I don't think she's gonna do. I don't think she's gonna throw away all this YouTube revenue, but we'll see. She got to be making thousands a month minimum of YouTube being monetized. I mean, I'm trying to think. What's the? Let's just Google it. Let's see if Google has the information. Movies so bad they had to be pulled from the theater. We ain't gonna see if we can find this information out. How much does Kendra G make on YouTube? Approximately 1 million. Really? I wonder where they get that information from. Kendra G's YouTube channel has an estimated net worth of around 6 million as of. I think that's her overall net worth, with an annual income of approximately 1 million. Her earnings primarily come from her YouTube channel, with over 265 subscribers and 3,346. Yeah, she's not throwing that away. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if her YouTube channel make a million a year, but what? She don't got that many views, do she? Well, let's see. Let's check her out real quick. What up, Sheila? Sheila always rocking with us on Saturday. Shout out to Sheila. Um, let's just take a quick look. Let's do some quick. Let's just look at the week. So 7 days ago. So let's say on average her videos get, let's just say, uh, average of, we'll just call it 6,000. So how many videos have she dropped? Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 videos in 7 days. Well, and all of them at least getting 6,000 views. So let's do the math. 22 times 6,000. Well, no, wait, am I doing that wrong? No, I ain't doing that wrong. This is how many views. 132,000 views a week. How much does YouTube pay for 132,000 views? Okay, so okay. It says for 132,000 views, earnings could range from 1,320 or 3,960. So we'll just say anywhere from 1,500 to 4,000. So what's the middle of that? Let's see. What is the middle number of 1,500 and 4,000? 2,500 a week. So yeah, 10 grand a month. I mean, it might be more than that. Well, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt and just say 4,000 a week. So let's just say on the low end, she probably making 100K. What up, Lucky? On the low end. Oh wait, hold on. 4,000 a week. 4,000 a week would be 16,000 a month. Oh shit. Hold on. 16,000. 16 times 12. Oh, okay. 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 So I was about to say, okay, still bare minimum. Well, I ain't gonna say bare minimum, but let's just let's just say 150,000 a year minimum, just off the YouTube views. And I could be, I don't, who knows, but just from what we looked up, minimum 150,000 a year. She ain't throwing 150,000 a year away just so she can go to her app. I don't believe that. So it's still probably gonna be episodes continuing to be uploaded on YouTube. But she was talking about suing niggas if they react to her content. I'm pretty sure that's not how copyright laws work. But good luck suing me. I'm begging for $25 on YouTube. Speaking of $25 on YouTube, if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours this good Saturday morning, be looking at me the $25 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or you could do super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Um, $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
Layout choice. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, do you have better light?
I'm outside. Should I go inside?
Wherever you can get better light, yes. And someone told me to post the link.
Okay,
Thank
hold
you.
on.
Yeah, I'm all discombobulated because I had to switch phones at the last minute. So let me.
Oh God.
I
One.
had to switch phones, so that kind of threw me off, child.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, let me just pin the link. So the link is now pinned to be a guest. This is so much better. I have no why y'all don't. I don't know why y'all don't call me from. Are we
Well,
not
I
on
didn't know you was
Facebook?
gonna choose me.
Is it not on Facebook? I don't see us on the main page on Facebook. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so it's not on the main page on Facebook. All right, give me 1 second, sweetheart. Uh, let me just put it on the main page. Oh, I don't wanna. Okay, Facebook. Wait. I'm afraid to end this live.
Let's just talk real quick. Let's just talk. Mhm. Let's see if I can get a good. Somebody type 420 in the chat. 420 in the chat, please. 420. Okay. She's a fairly attractive woman. I mean, she got a snozzle on her, but other than that, this is a pretty attractive woman. Light skin, a whole nine, a little straight long hair. Why would a woman like this have to call onto a YouTube dating show in a dark car? It's given desperate and pathetic. Speaking of that, I'm gonna add that to memes. Desperate memes and pathetic meme. I don't think I got a pathetic meme loaded up on the stream deck. I mean, that's the question you have to ask yourself as a man, maybe watching this show looking for a lady. Why would an attractive woman in America need to come on a dating show to find a man? As AD always says, pussy is the easiest thing to sell on the planet. You'd have a you'd have a harder time selling crack in Baltimore than selling pussy. Wait, I don't know if that analogy made sense. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say though. Like being selling pussy is the easiest thing you can sell in the world. All you gotta do is sell pussy and shut the fuck up. That's all women are selling. Whole and some shut up. That's all it takes to really keep a man around. Just don't be too much of a bitch. Hook from time to time and crack your legs from time to time. So I just want to explain like how much of a red flag it is for a woman to have to come on this show in itself. You know?
Main page. Oh, I don't wanna. Wait. I'm afraid to end this live on my phone. We're on Facebook. Okay, usually though, let me see. One thing I gotta fix.
I want to take a call real quick, so I'm gonna play something else for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get right back to this. It ain't like it's nothing you haven't seen before. Same train wreck bitches saying the same shit. So let's let's see if we can find something else real quick there. All right, let's watch this real quick. I'll be right back.
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
If you're in a relationship, you need to be hooking up your single friends. Like, this should actually be very important to you. Your single friends are fighting for their lives on these apps, okay? While you're cuddling up, watching your TV shows together, making dinner, planning your trips, we are struggling. We are out here. We are in the trenches. We are at war. We're matching with person after person, sending messages like, hey, where are you from? How was your weekend? Any fun plans? We're just doing that until one of us falls off. We never meet and it never works out. So if you are in a relationship, you know people, okay? You know people who know people who know people. Put your feelers out there. Hook up your single friends. Be a love connector, okay? Be a matchmaker. And I'm not just saying this to say this. I've set up multiple single friends of mine. I have 2 marriages under my belt, okay? I'm the single one now and I need help. So yeah, hook me up, please.
It's not your friend's fault you're still single. You found not one but 2 men for your single friends when they were single, but you can't find one for yourself. There's something wrong with that story right there. They know people who know people. Well, apparently so do you, because you've set 2 of your friends up. At least in theory, those 2 are good men. But maybe the problem is all the people you know are good enough for your friends, but not for you.
Let me tell you a secret of how men truly fall in love. Because what I used to believe when I was younger is completely different from how it actually works. So maybe on a date you thought that if you show him how similar you are,
Let's see.
Figure out. If you just tune in, I had to switch phones because when I started the show on my other phone, it wasn't working. Oh, so it's like, okay, I see. I see it on Facebook. Let me just put the link. Okay, so the link is now from
Charlotte. Okay.
duh. Girl, so much going on, child. Erica, where you calling us from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, how old are you?
I was born in 1979.
Okay, how
I
old is that?
stopped counting after 40, so add that up. What is
Grow the fuck up. True evolution, that true growth as a human, it just isn't there. Oh my god, are you fucking 16? Mentally, yes, she is. Mentally, yeah. Most of the brains don't develop too far past 20 at max. I'm talking like, and this is doctorate level woman.
Who wants to play these games? You're a grown ass woman. Talking about I stopped counting. Are you fucking retarded? This is this this isn't a 6-year-old. These are like 6-year-old games. That right there is a black flag deal breaker to a grown man. Before we even really got the interview started already, life is irritating enough. People got to go to work, deal with their coworkers that don't like them, manager talking to them crazy. Who want to come home and deal with a silly ass bitch like this? Kendra got to be tired of these hoes. I feel for Kendra in that way. Kendra got to be tired of talking to these hoes. Oh my gosh.
I was born in 1979.
Okay, how
I
old is that?
stopped counting after 40, so add that up. What is that,
I'm
Kendra?
not gonna do that. You're gonna tell me.
I stopped counting. My kids don't even know. So I was born in 19.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And y'all killing me with this. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. Y'all just don't want to.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
The kids don't even know. This insecurity that they have about their age is sickening, man. And they always want to say how men are children. It's like I got another kid in the house. They always want to say how immature and childish we are. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, if I'm a grown man, I'm talking to a grown woman, and she's trying to make it a big deal. Oh, a gentleman never asks how old a woman is. If you ashamed of your age, I can't date you. If you so insecure you can't even own how old you are, how long you've been on the earth, you too childish for me. Fucking stupid, man.
After 40, so add that up. What is that,
I'm
Kendra?
not gonna do that. You're gonna tell me.
I stopped counting. My kids don't even know. So I was born in 1979, and then, yeah. So 40 something.
Okay, Erica, we're grown women over here.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the math, Kendra. All right, I think I'm 45. Oh my God, I said that.
Are you fucking serious, ho? Like, look, like his.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
She's going to have issues for the rest of her life.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
Emotionally daunting and hurtful when I just keep hitting a wall, you know?
I'm 45. Oh my God, I said that. There we go.
What's your zodiac sign?
Virgo all day.
Oh, your birthday's coming up.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so 45. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 3 kids. 20-year-old in college. That's my son, and then my youngest son is 11, and I have a 15-year-old daughter. Yeah.
All by the same man?
Yep.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, and I was married to him and divorced. He's actually from your town, Waterbury.
Oh, wow. Well, oh, don't say his name, child.
I won't.
Actually, when did she get? I watched this earlier. When did she say she got divorced? She got divorced 5 years ago. This woman got divorced at 40 years old with 3 kids by this man. And just, spoiler alert, he was over 6'2" or something. Over 6'2", actually married her, gave her 3 kids, and somehow it didn't work out. You know what? I ain't even gonna go there this morning. Fine, it didn't work out. You know what?
It just didn't work out. I don't know if I don't want to talk too much about him if I'm being honest, but it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out.
Whatever happens in the end, I will be a strong, powerful woman. It's your
But just didn't work out fine. Here's my thing. This is the mentality women should have. If you over 40 and you married and you got kids and you decide that for whatever reason, I gotta get out of here. I gotta divorce my husband. Fine. Don't plan on dating no more. That was your man. That was the man God sent to you. That's the man you gave the highest honor to 3 times. To me, anything less than he's beating the shit out of you, putting you damn near in a coma, it ain't no reason to leave. That's your man. That's your man. Point blank, period. But the point I want to make is over 40, multiple kids with this man, been married to him. If you divorce him, fine. Don't plan to date no more. That was it. That was the final frontier. The mentality of these women who are over 40 with kids and decide to divorce their man, the mentality should be, I'm about to ride this thing out alone. That should be the mentality, in my opinion.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes, and I was married to him and divorced. He's actually from your town, Waterbury.
Oh, wow. Well, oh, don't say his name, child.
I won't. Yeah, I'm
when did you get divorced?
I think it's been like 4 or 5 years.
But you're from Charlotte, not Connecticut.
No, I'm not from Charlotte. I actually was born in Rochester, New York, and then I graduated high school like in South Carolina, and then I moved after that.
Okay. All right.
But I've been in Charlotte for a long time, so.
Excuse me?
I've been in Charlotte for a long time, a long time, probably like 20 years.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a realtor.
No, you're not a realtor if you say realtor. I'm gonna say it again. You're not a realtor if you pronounce it realtor. So I don't know what she does for a living because it's not realty or whatever the fuck. But I'm roasting, even though I'm probably saying shit wrong. Look, if you say realtor, you're not a realtor.
All right. So we got Erica, Charlotte, realtor, Virgo, 45, was married, is divorced, mom to 3. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A man who can love me. That's all. Because I come with a lot.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I've slept with over 200 men.
200 men? Huh?
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
That's never a good sign.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
When a woman is just flat out telling you, I come with a lot. So I just need a man who can love all this nonsense. Well, we know you come with a lot. All the bullshit that just happened up to this point so far. Didn't want to say your age. Look, we already knew you were a lot. She's disqualified already. You know she bad when she's admitting like, yeah, I'm a lot. Most women are gonna try to hide it, try to reword some shit, but she just came right out and told you.
After 40. So, Charlotte.
What's your...
He's actually from your high school, like in South Carolina, like 20 years.
All right. All right. So we got Erica, Charlotte, realtor, Virgo, 45, was married, is divorced, mom to 3. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A man who can love me. That's all. Because I come with a lot.
What's the lot that you come with?
No, it's not that. It's more so a man that's a manly man. Because I am very, an alpha female. So I want to alpha.
Let me tell you something right now. It don't work that way.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga.
Always gonna love me more than I'm ever gonna love you. And if a man wants to be in my life, he needs to spend his every waking hour thinking of ways on how he needs to convince me that he should even be graced by my presence.
I mean, damn, sis, why does somebody have to tell you not to be a bitch? Why is that your go-to?
This whole threat of women, oh, you're gonna grow old and die alone. No, we're not. That's not a threat. We have our friends. We have our sisters with us. Do you ever see the Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my
That's
God.
not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
Why does that not surprise me?
There's no such thing. There's no such thing. I mean, AKA, I'm a huge cunt. That's what it means when women say I'm an alpha female. I'm a controlling, egotistical twat. That's what I'm an alpha female means. I'm a bad person. That's how I translate that. That's the dumb bitchinese translation. I'm an evil cunt. That's what that means. Black flag.
You won't have a man because a man can't be a man when he's saddled down up to his neck in debt with a dissatisfied woman who don't give a damn. She want more and more and more. Let me tell you something, woman.
What an am I right?
They will kick those heels off and beat your butt.
The reason why these men keep threatening you about being single and dying alone and you're a cat lady is because You being single is the greatest threat, especially to this modern day man. Don't fall for his nonsense talking about you gonna be a cat lady. Say thank you.
So now everybody's a tough guy.
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
One, she knows she's not a decent human. Let's just be honest about it. It sounds fucked up, but it's true.
She might not have told you this, but my daughters do not respect men. So I'm letting you know that now, and I'm not joking when I tell you that, brother. And they have mouths when it comes to them getting into disagreements and engagements with men. And they will verbally put some lashings on you, brother. Because they don't respect men. I'm just giving it to you for
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
That's a bitch, okay?
Here we go again. Here we go again.
I get it, but then I don't get it. That's where I'm at with it.
I'm only playing your fucking game because ain't shit else to do.
That's a hard nigga.
Are you retarded? How? Hold on, bro. How? How you? I'm saying, how? Like, talk to me, bro.
Oh Lord, I know it. If she says something intelligent, I'll give her credit for it. But I'm willing. There's gonna be some dumbass shit.
It's more so a man that's a manly man because I am very an alpha female, so I want an alpha man.
Okay, she wants alpha man. Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Someone that lies, cheats, and that's probably it.
Okay, should he look a certain way?
I need him to be taller than my oldest son, maybe like 6'2".
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Everybody can't go to college.
We already know what this is about. I don't want my oldest son to be punking you. I don't want my oldest son to be towering over you. Yeah, I don't want my oldest son pushing you around like you a little bitch. That's why you gotta be taller than our oldest son. Anybody who signed up for this is a damn fool.
She's brainwashed, dumbed down, emotional, and has no clue as to what she's talking about.
Especially as a woman, by the time you have made it to the Kendra call-in show, that should be the immediate red flag that you are at rock bottom. All right, you are officially at rock bottom.
How old's your oldest son?
Around 6'2". But I'm short, so it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so if he's shorter than your oldest son, you couldn't do it?
If he's a little shorter, it's fine, but not like a lot. Like that 5'5" thing, I can't do it.
Yeah, they're stupid. They think the only men who could fight are men who are over 6 feet because they dumb as fuck. They dumb as fuck. Mike Tyson is 5'10", and I saw him knock out 6'3", 6'4" niggas all the time. Put them niggas to sleep. So it's this idea that men who are shorter than 6 feet, they punks, they weak, none of them know how to fight. They slow, bro. They slow.
A little shorter is fine, but not like a lot. Like that 5'5" thing, I can't do it.
How tall are you?
Exactly. You're gonna bring this up? Okay, so I'm like 5.
Are you retarded?
So do you think it's too much if I wear these all on the same day?
Something is wrong here.
Who the hell wants to deal with a woman like that?
Buy a dog, die alone. Because no man deserves to suffer you.
You're 5
Kendra,
feet
don't do
even?
me like this. Yes, but at the end of the day, yeah,
So I'm assuming your ex-husband was tall.
yeah, he was tall.
Why did y'all get divorced? It seems like he was the man you want.
Yeah, at the time he was the man that I wanted, but then things went left and he's not here. And that's why we're divorced.
Gotcha. Okay, fair.
I don't understand. He's not here. What? Did he pass? I mean, that's she worded it like that. Like he was the man that I want then, but now he's not. So that's why he's not here. Is that his house you're living in, you fucking cunt? Yeah, no man can maintain a woman's interest. Well, let me take that back. At some point, most men just aren't going to be enough for these bitches in their mind. Yeah, he was what I wanted, but he changed. No, the fantasy you had in your head didn't turn out to be true because nobody's a fantasy. We all have our flaws and shortcomings. What a disgusting person.
Height is not everything. It's not going to save a marriage. Not here. And that's why we're divorced.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough.
Height is not everything. It's not going to save a marriage.
Say again?
I said height is not going to save a marriage, but
No, I understand that, but you're making it a requirement for you.
I just want him to be taller than me.
Well, anything. Well, you're 5 feet, so 5'8"
know,
is taller than you.
Okay, wait.
You,
I
you
want him
didn't
to
say
be at
taller than
least
you.
like
You said
5'11" and taller. How about that?
okay. That's fine.
They all chasing the same dick, the same 6'3", six-figure dick. And she had one and married one, but that wasn't good enough. Nothing will ever be good enough for most women. It will never be good enough. You could be tall, you could pay all the bills. It'll never be enough. And that's why the happiest women are the women who literally are content with just their average Joe man. They never had an expectation that he was going to be Superman. The women who are the happiest in relationships are women who can be happy with just the small things that a man brings to the table. I promise you, those are the happiest women in relationships. He's not the tallest, he's not the richest, but I love him and he's a good man. Those are the women who are happy in relationships. Women who have all these standards and shit, like, they're never satisfied. Women who say he got to be over 6 feet, make six figures. Those type of women, even if they meet those type of guys and marry those type of guys, have kids with those type of guys, they're gonna find something to be dissatisfied with. Meanwhile, they ain't shit. It's so fucking ironic. It's so ironic.
It better be coincidence. That's a coinky dink.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Said it before, like, any woman who can't find happiness with the average Joe man will never be happy with any man. Flat out. People, just generally speaking. What up, Ricardo? What up to Orlando? Any men too. Men who can't be happy with the small things in life will never be happy. Dudes who are always trying to chase the next million, the next Ferrari, the next prettier chick, they will never be happy. People like that will never be happy because there's always a prettier chick, a fancier car, a bigger house. And let's be clear, man. She did this man a favor by divorcing him. Who the fuck did he marry this bitch? She's not bad looking, but see, this is the problem. You got too many men chasing pretty. And y'all know I preach against chasing pretty on this show. I want nothing to do with a cute or just give me an all right looking bitch who gonna act right and be appreciative of the small thing. See, men get caught up in that trap. Okay, if I just make a little more money, if I fucking break my legs and get a height fucking surgery, maybe if I just do a little bit more of this, if I bring her more and more flowers, you can't please these type of hoes. Never try to.
but you didn't say taller than you. You said as tall as your son.
Taller than my dad.
Okay, that's fine, but you didn't say taller than you. You said as tall as your son.
Taller than my son, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I did.
Okay. But now you're saying he could be 5'11"?
Yeah, because he'll meet him like not that, not here, but here. Yeah.
I guess I'm curious. Why does your son's matter height compared to the man you're gonna date?
Actually, it really doesn't matter about my son. It actually matters about me. I just want somebody that's a little taller.
You sound slow. You're 5 feet. A little taller is 5'5". Niggas need to stop fucking with retarded hoes just cause they ain't ugly. I can't fuck with a retarded hoe. I don't care how fine the bitch is. I can't fuck with a slow hoe. I can't. And you men who can ain't shit. I don't. You reproduce with a slow hoe cause she was kind of cute. That's crazy to me. Nah, I just want a man a little taller than me. So he got to be 5'11" and I'm 5 foot. Even her own kids think this interview is retarded. Let's not forget she's embarrassing her whole family tree too. She's not just embarrassing herself. Always keep that in mind when we watching these interviews. She's embarrassing everybody she knows, not just herself.
But by the time you say hi, Kendra, your life is done. By the time you even thought, maybe I should go on Kendra, you done as a woman. It's over.
I want a fine man. I don't want to say you want the one that everyone wants, but you want a man who's gonna turn heads and that can accept that attention and not be,
Not to mention, she's 45 years old. This woman is pushing half a century, and her main concern is, is he tall? Is he over 6 foot? That shows she's a bogus fraud bullshit person that ain't worth talking to. Imagine this being your big priority at 45 years old with 3 kids. You raised 3 kids. You would think maturity comes with raising 3 kids and being married for probably like 10 years or something. You would think maturity comes with it, but it doesn't. Most of them never grow up past 15 mentally. I guess that's good advice to Orlando. I don't know what my advice is, man. If women were worth a damn, my advice would be to get with a good woman and start a family and be a good honorable man in that family. That would be my advice if women were worth it. I mean, I guess there's still some places around the world where they are, but in America they're not. So I can't advise that.
Actually, it really doesn't matter about my son. It actually matters about me. I just want somebody that's a little taller. Everyone I dated was taller than me. So it has nothing to do with my son per se. It just has to do with me.
Okay.
Women like this deserve to be cheated on and played constantly. Women who I refuse to date anybody over under 6 feet. Well, that's the most desirable man on the date market. So you look, if you're that shallow, you deserve to get your heart broken, cheated on, in my opinion. I laugh when I hear about women like this getting cheated on and played. I just hate you brought a whole family into it by having a family. Women like this don't need to have kids. Just be a shallow cunt and keep getting fucked and then played with and disregarded by 6 foot plus men.
Per se, it just has to do with me.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, he should make his own money because I make my own, but it's not like a number. It's just to take care of himself because I'm not gonna take care of no man.
No man should take care of a grown woman for longer than the time she's at home raising his kids. Let's be clear about that. The fuck? Who gotta provide for her? I ain't providing for shit. Unless that bitch at home raising my kids and homeschooling them and cooking 3 meals a day and keeping the house spotless. I ain't providing for no grown ass woman. Fellas, we need to start adopting that. I ain't taking care of no grown ass woman. with 2 working hands and 2 working legs. I ain't doing that shit.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, I gotta do that. I just came from the pool. Hold on. Y'all okay with that? Kendra Cam.
She's definitely drunk. I think she's drunk. Do I got that meme? I need that meme. I thought I had that meme.
She looks like every other bitch. Like, am I wrong? She looks like every other bitch. Like,
Is that too loud, y'all? Can y'all let me know? Was that meme too loud? Oh, cool. She looks like every other bitch. I'm sorry, man. Bad Baby was funny as fuck. I mean, she's a cunt, but she's kind of funny. Like every other bitch. She literally looks like every other bitch.
she looks like every other bitch. Like, am I wrong? She looks like every other bitch. Like,
we have the ability to be somewhat what you call difficult. It's not difficult. We just have a baseline standard. And if you can't meet that standard, that's okay. A lot of men cannot.
And when she's a bitch, you let her know you've been a bitch. And if she get mad, look at the bitch being mad.
Oh, your Wi-Fi is messing up.
You can hear me or see me or no?
I can see you.
Okay, let's try this. Okay. So here I am, Casey.
Yes, you do look tiny.
I am tiny.
Let's be clear. Men over 6 feet have been blowing loads on her face for 5 years since she been divorced. Women don't divorce men with nothing to go to. I wouldn't be shocked if 90% of women who file for divorce are having an affair when they file for divorce. And 8 times out of 10, those situationships that they leave their husbands for don't work out. But yeah, she been on the cock carousel for the past 5 years. I guess thinking she was gonna get a better 6'2" provider at 40 plus.
Tiny.
Okay. Erica, we can see you, honey. Erica, do you want the guy to be in Charlotte?
That would be nice, but it's not a requirement. I think the person that is for me, if he need to move, he will. So it's not a requirement.
That man would be down bad. A grown ass man moving to another state for a 45-year-old mother of 3 divorcee. That ain't the type of man she would show respect to. No, washed up woman, you moving to me and you serving me like a king, or get the fuck out. Because you're a 45-year-old mother of 3 divorcee. See, and this is what a lot of women don't get. You not only can you not raise your standards with these stats at this age, you got to be the most submissive you ever been. Not more bitchy and controlling and demanding. You're the worst you ever been. So you got to be the most caring, loving, nurturing, and submissive. Never going to be the case, but that's how it works.
Okay. So, but you wouldn't move. He would move to you.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm okay with moving too.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My ex-husband.
When did you get divorced?
5 years ago.
Okay.
They lay you down, they spray you down, but they don't stay around.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time?
And I'm not gonna answer.
I mean, damn, sis, why does somebody have to tell you not to be a bitch? Why is that your go-to?
Get divorced?
5 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time?
And I'm not gonna answer.
Okay. No worries. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Okay, so I'm a perfectionist, you know, so I think that's a flaw because sometimes
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Is anything perfect about how she's been coming across and the dumb shit she been saying while we've been watching this? Is anything perfect about it?
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real. Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
everything can't be perfect, right? Another one, probably, I'm like always busy. My work is everything to me. So sometimes, I need a man to be like, okay, let's put this down. Let's go take a trip or whatever, you know.
Yeah, they think men are for trips. We not your trip buddy. We not here to just finance trips. Nobody want to take a trip with a 45-year-old mother of 3 divorcee. When there's young bad bitches in their 20s ready to freak off and have fun at the location, at the destination. The fuck out of here.
1% of the world's pilots are black women. Both of these pilots hope to inspire others to soar with them. So,
Stop working. I'm a workaholic. And I can't think of a third one, to be honest.
Yeah, because it's like nobody wants to build with a 45-year-old mother of 3. There's no building. That phase of your life is over. And 40 plus men with their shit together don't want to party and just kick it with a 45-year-old mother of 3. They're in their kick it phase of life too. It's time to just kind of not kick back and have fun. They still working, but you know what I mean. 45 plus year old men, they're not in a building phase. And if they're in the traveling, live my best life phase, they don't want to do it with a woman like you. So that's why women like this are cooked and the laughing stock of the internet.
With you.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I bring a lot to the table. At the end of the day,
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
and I can't think of a third one, to be honest with you.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I bring a lot to the table. At the end of the day, I want to build. I don't want a project, but I want to build someone.
There's nothing to build. You already sitting in your ex-husband's house. You got 3 kids already. Build what? We not having kids. That's I don't know. Do women over 40 not get that? No man with his shit together over 40 is trying to build with a 40 plus year old woman. Even if she was single with no kids or whatever, never married, no kids. There's nothing to build with a 40-year-old woman. This is what women don't get. The reason why men even settled down with women throughout history was to have a family. If I can't have a family with you, there is no point in settling down with you or moving with you or anything like that. Moving to a different state for you, getting a house with you, getting an apartment with you. For what? I'm literally getting the worst half of your life, and you're only gonna get bitchier and naggier and more controlling as the years go by. Why the fuck would I live with you or move in with you or want to build a life with you? My life is already built. People's lives are already built at 40. 40 is the happily ever after in a sense. Like when people think of the happily ever after, that's in the middle of it. You're supposed to be in the middle of whatever happily ever after you could have built at that point. Or realize that there's never gonna be a happily ever after and just, move on. I seriously wanna know that. What do 40 plus year old women be talking about when they talk about building with a man? Building what? I don't get it. People already have their homes at that point and had their kids and had their marriages and divorces. Build what? I genuinely wanna know.
With you.
Because I bring a lot to the table. At the end of the day, I want to build. I don't want a project, but I want to build someone. And I have done that in the past. But I think that is a good trait of mine. And I want to make sure that we are more connected and build. So yeah. I think I add value to anybody.
Okay. All right. What's the age range you would date?
40 and up.
40 and up. Okay. I'm assuming you don't mind if he has children.
No, because I have children, but I'm not having any more children.
You don't have any more children.
We
Okay.
know. We
Got
know.
you.
Duh.
All right. So we got Erica Charlotte. She's a realtor, Virgo, 45. She is divorced, mom to 3. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Yeah, I think I'm on there.
Okay. What's your name on the app?
Is there anything she know? She thinks she 45. She thinks she got a 15-year-old daughter. She thinks she on the app. Is there anything she know? No.
That's
Would it be Erica?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can find you. Okay, here she goes. It's a good picture. Okay, here will be Monica. Show me the wall.
Let's get the donations up. We're having a horrible week with donations. Yeah, we got $20 in donations. The goal is $100 by the end of the week. I don't think we're gonna hit the goal this week, but yeah, let's get the donations up.
Show me your wall. Okay. You have excellent light.
I set it up.
I appreciate it.
Let me get it on a better pause moment. Not a bad looking woman, is it? How the fuck is she here then? That's the question that you gotta ask yourself. That's what I want men to think about. Hold on. Let me take this call. I'm gonna play something else while I'm on this phone call.
Movement failed. Women's 4B movement failed before it could even start. Women are now checking out of the dating pool. Let's figure out what's going on. Like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. Let's get into it.
You guys feel spicy? Because I do. No matter how loud, how kind, respectful, how cute, men will still hate you.
Women are talking about bringing that 4B movement right here to the United States. Operation 4B. Refuse to date men, get married, have sex with them, or children.
All I have to say is good luck getting laid. Me and my girlies are participating in the 4B movement. No more kitty cat for moderate men. And all the things that the patriarchy wants us to be. Clearly, they don't give a about us.
No attention to men. Delete block. Do not respond to them.
Government cares that they're not having kids because children are the future labor force.
I'm gonna start barking and getting crazy. You think I'm crazy? Me too. Just like all the women before me who were crazy.
It is the best thing I've ever done for my mental health. We're not crazy. We have to do this together.
The women who are doing the 4B movement help other women who are doing the 4B movement. All right, man, I will not be responding to you. I am going to be promoting the 4B movement.
Do not acknowledge them. Do not look at them. Do not laugh at their jokes.
Why exactly are you going to keep becoming subservient to a nation that doesn't literally care about?
Oh no, I'm devastated. I think that's going to be a very common theme that we're going to see throughout these videos. Is it that they chose to exit the dating pool, or was it that they just couldn't get what they wanted? They weren't able to attract all of those high value dudes that they really wanted, so they're like, oh no, I'm just done. I'm not playing the game at all.
So the trending thing is for you. Do you start at the root? Where do you start? Because aren't we supposed to be doing what's trending? So here we go.
Big yikes. Big yikes.
Get the hell out of here with that dumb shit.
This so-called 4B movement going on in the States at the moment is actually beyond disrespectful to women. I'll say this, you are allowed to not be happy with the results of the American election. If you want to go online and say Trump and all of that, fine. Whether people agree with you, disagree with you, doesn't really matter, but that's an opinion you're entitled to have. But going online, shaving your heads so that way men will have nothing to do with you, their words, by the way. On one video I saw of a woman doing it, so that way men will just have nothing to do with her and she will repel men, is so beyond disrespectful and rude to women who have alopecia and are going through chemo treatment at the moment. I can't even begin to put into words.
So the movement has been picking up some major traction in the US after Trump got elected. You have all of these women in protest of Trump winning the election saying, "We want nothing to do with men. We're done with all of you."
Since I told the internet that I'm voting for Trump, I've had so many people message me telling me to myself, body shaming me because I'm pregnant, saying that they hope my baby dies, etc., hoping that if I have a daughter, she gets. And I hope you all know that you are the reason why I voted for Trump. I have some left-leaning views, but part of the reason that I have swung so far right is because how can I trust a party or a people that say that they stand for love, equality, treating people fairly, yet they go out and treat others exactly the opposite of what they say they advocate for? If you think that you can make progress or earn votes or encourage people to vote blue, but you're on this app telling people to themselves because they have a differing opinion than you do, it will never work. The average working class American who's voting in an election does not care about your social media virtue signaling justice warrior posts. You can post as many infographics as you want on social media, but at the end of the day, if you're a horrible person, nobody is going to agree with what you have to say. And I think that the distress that has been caused after this election also just goes to show how much propaganda that the left has fed their supporters. You guys are believing literal lies. The world is not ending. Things are actually going to get better. And that's why so many Americans voted for Trump. Because we are so tired of you guys lying and being hateful and trying to say that you stand for something but completely acting the opposite way. We're tired of you.
Brainwashed. Bitter. And now bald? I think I finally understand the 4B movement.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Friendly fire, dude. Friendly fire.
Y'all don't want to do the 4B movement in America because you can't close your legs. And I understand. I'm married, so, you know what I mean? Like, but the girls in the continent of Asia that's doing the 4B movement, you in America, you can't do it because you can't stop having. You can't stop popping at cats. That's what it is. That's why the girls in America can't really stick together and do the 4B movement. Because you can't stop playing with, you know what I'm trying, you can't stop allowing people to get up in there. You can't be celibate or abstinent. Like, that's really what it is. Because I don't believe in the 4B movement. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's just a waste of doing something. And don't nobody come to comments and be like, because I genuinely am not going to read them comments. But y'all know y'all not doing that 4B movement over here in the United States. Y'all like to party, club, bounce, pop that, put suppositories in afterwards. That's all y'all want to do. That's all y'all like to do. And I don't think y'all should be doing it. I think y'all should be focusing on yourself.
That's actually such a funny take because it's so real. The thing is, men are pretty used to being alone or being lonely. Did you know throughout history, only 40% of men have procreated, whereas with women, it's 90% of them have procreated. So throughout history, women have almost never been starved of male attention. Never. For men, it's pretty routine for the most part. We're like, yeah, I get it. And just based off that one thing, I think it'll be a pivotal thing in their downfall eventually, especially with the American/Western women. They thrive on male attention completely.
So the thing that I'm constantly seeing on social media every day is people, men and women, saying that the 4B crashed or it failed or it's not working or whatever. And I'm here to say, yes, it is. The only reason why this was a movement, I said this before, is because millions upon millions upon millions of women all around the world got on social media or whatever, and we realized that we were not the only ones going through a lot of the same stuff with males. Thus, it became a movement. Most of us were already 4Bing before there was even a name for it, right? So if this so-called movement failed tomorrow or whatever, according to you guys, these men will still be dry peeing out here. There's still going to be a male loneliness epidemic. It's going to get worse. The attacks on women and stuff is going to get worse. These laws that go against women's rights are going to get worse. And the reason why these things are happening is because all these women all over the world are closing up shop. And this is the part that y'all don't get. The 4B has worked, and it will continue to work for those of us who are in it and who support it. Typically, those of us who are literally in it, it's working for us. Now, let me count all the ways that it's working for us. We're not being cheated on. We're not being lied to and gaslit. We sleep like babies at night. The women who ever had dating apps, I never had one. But for those of the women with a half a brain even who had dating apps, they deleted them. You know what I'm saying? We're not dealing with all the woes and the BS that comes with dealing with males and their BS, right? We're not dealing with it, okay? You guys are the ones who still got women coming to you as a woman. We're not dealing with any of this stuff, right? We're living our best lives, taking trips, working, making our own money, creating our gardens and all type. We're living life, boo-boo, right? Especially those of us who are in the 4B who are child-free. Don't even get me started on the child-free lifestyle, okay? So, sorry, but it's working for those of us who want to be in it or who is in it. Those women who are not in it and who don't support it and who think it's stupid, the reason why you feel that way is because you're male-centered. You don't have a purpose in life outside of having a man. That's why you don't understand it. Like I said before, a lot of you would unalive yourselves. You would self-delete if you knew you couldn't have a man. A lot of y'all are still out here kissing frogs to get to princes that you're never gonna get. So y'all are still in this BS, this pissy, poopy dating pool. We're not in this pool getting pissed on every day and going through dating app woes and, you know, finding things out about your man and your husband is having an affair and all that. We're not dealing with zero of these things. That's what y'all don't get. A lot of us were 4Bing before there was a name for it. And many of us are gonna 4B. Long after you think it's dead, it's not. We're still gonna be safe. The only thing we really have to worry about is because of the fact that most of us that are in the 4B, a lot of us are the women that these men actually want. They don't actually want you pick-me chicks because you guys are already mentally conquered, right?
So she's attributing male loneliness to the women's 4B movement. That is just false. We've gone over it several times on the channel before. There are a lot of things contributing to the male loneliness. Dating apps is huge. Social media is huge. Women are only selecting for the top tier of men. Just being less social in general, numbing themselves with the video games and the P-Hub. All of this 4B stuff doesn't make a dent in any of that. I can guarantee you it is such a minute portion of the population.
Margot Robbie just had a baby boy. The internet is losing it. Not in a good way. So as it says here, Margot Robbie has welcomed her first child, a boy. This girl goes, girls, we lost. Lost what? What did we lose? They go on to say, I can't believe she became a boy mom. Tragedy. Are you well? Are you well? I'm not even gonna get into this comment right here. She says, it's simply not fair that a male gets to grow and say his mother is Barbie. I would say she could try again for a girl, but I would never want to subject a little girl to having an older brother. Like, what? What is wrong with people? Not everyone should have an opinion online. That's it. There, I said it.
What is wrong with these people? Like, seriously, that is your feminist for you. They are genuinely just anti-male. Why aren't they just happy for her for getting pregnant, starting a family, having a little boy? What? And that's what it is. I really want this drilled into your head. It is just an anti-male movement. That's all it is.
Not just that. Do any of these women who are doing this realize actually how privileged they are in life? Claiming you have no rights or you're losing your rights while you set up your phone, most likely your iPhone, which will be costing at least $1,000, in a tripod, making sure you get the perfect lighting, to then get a shaver or some scissors or whatever, film yourself shaving or chopping off all your hair, and then posting it on social media to prove a point. The actual 4B movement going on in South Korea, frankly, this makes a mockery of it. And claiming to have no rights, I'm sorry, it's an absolute mockery. I've always said I'm a feminist, but a traditional feminist, where I just want equal rights. This new wave of feminism to me is absolute bullshit. I'm sorry, this has really ticked me off. Because I just feel so sorry for any woman who has alopecia or going through cancer treatment or anything else, any other reason why she just doesn't have her hair. And you have all these other women saying, I'm doing this so that way men will have nothing to do with me, they'll hate the way I look, they think I'm disgusting. You not realise how disrespectful you're being to actual women? And saying you don't have any rights? There are actual countries in this world where women really have no rights. The legal age of consent in Iraq is being lowered to 9. In Afghanistan, women aren't even allowed to speak in public, have no access to education, aren't allowed to show their faces, their hair, or anything. Not a choice, they're not allowed. They can't drive. Literally have no rights at all. All because you disagree with what the majority of Americans had voted for. This is what you do, claiming you have no rights. As I said, you are entitled to not like the election results. No one's going to say you're not. But the amount of privilege coming from the videos on TikTok with these women doing it is just frankly disgusting. And so they're saying you have no rights. Really? I'd ask any woman who's taken part in this 4B movement to actually go over to Afghanistan, to go over and experience what the women in South Korea are living through, to go to Iraq where the legal age of consent is going to be lowered to 9. Then please tell us what rights those women have, because clearly they're so privileged, according to you. I hate Trump as well, by the way. I hate Kamala. I think they both suck. But one thing I'd never, ever do is try and make myself seem repulsive and horrific and so-called ugly by shaving my head and essentially making a mockery of thousands, if not millions of women who have sadly lost their hair for numerous reasons. Truly disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, there are no rights that are afforded to exclusively just men that are not afforded to women. Did you know it's actually the opposite? Did you know that? Men face harsher consequences for their actions. For the exact same laws that men and women break, men will more than likely get a longer sentence than the women. We have the draft. What happened to my body, my choice? And of course, to briefly mention just the court system in general. How men get completely fleeced in divorce. But no, we're oppressed. We're oppressed. You don't understand. Starbucks is so expensive now. And even when you ask women that question, what rights do you want that men have? They can't even answer.
What kind of rights do you feel like women don't have in America?
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Gosh, that's such a good question. I guess it's not necessarily right, but there's not enough female representation in politics. I don't know about right.
Yeah, that is a good question. I think women should have the right to feel safe. We deserve a government that supports us.
Bro, y'all should have been started the 4B movement. Celibacy the wave, you know what I mean? Anything to reduce the thoughtfulness, you know what I mean? The thoughtfulness, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's get it. Hell yeah. The funny thing is, doesn't this actually serve men a little bit too? Because a lot of men have an issue with women having, you know, a lot of bodies, let's be real. And now women themselves are making the decision to be celibate. Like, guys are like, oh, okay, nice, good. Good. That's a path of progress. Let's go. Because quite honestly, even if they're not dating at all, it's better than them going around and getting with a bunch of dudes. But for real though, it's gonna take a long time for these chicks to catch up with us dudes, because for real, we've been celibate since birth. Unintentionally, by the way. I'm joking obviously, but there's some truth to it. It's like, guys are used to this. The majority of guys are used to this. Not really getting much female attention, not having too many dating options. Some of the guys choose just to, you know, go their own way. The guys have been doing this stuff way longer than this whole movement. It's not even pro-female.
Korean women have no idea what the 4B movement is, and we need to stop this misinformation.
Okay, so thank you to my friend Annie for making that video, because I am a Korean woman currently living in Korea and I have so much to say about this topic. So most of the 4B movement videos that I've seen on TikTok are made from foreigners, and I think Korean Americans or just Asian people living in the West, but not actually people living in Korea. So like I said, I live in Seoul. What I think is happening is the Western media likes to really pick up on these sensationalist, provocative topics and then makes it into an article, and then everyone on TikTok follows suit and makes videos about it. But let me tell you, I am 29, going to turn 30 this year, and literally all the conversations that I have with my friends around my age is about, oh my god, we're looking to get married, we need to find good partners, and we need to do this before it gets too late or we're just like aged out of their marriage market, you know? And I just made a YouTube video about this, Korea's population crisis, why nobody's getting married or having babies. But I also explained there are services in Korea like marriage matchmaking services where people go and you pay a broker and you submit all this information about yourself, your income, your assets, your family background, if you have any debt, like which university you went to, you submit all that information, and then they take that and then they will try to match you up with people who they think that you're on par with. So you know how you see in K-dramas how like the poor girl ends up marrying the richest CEO of Korea? Yeah, in reality that never happens. So people go to these marriage services.
I love this ghetto stream, don't you? I don't know what I missed. Who popped into the stream? Seen Divine Photos. What up, Divine Photos? He dropped. Oh, I got a donation. Got 2 donations. That's what's up. Everybody shout out T Orlando and Lauren. Lauren donated 5. So this for you, Lauren, and then I'm gonna add. Let me add to your. Let me add to your. Who the hell? Who was? Oh gosh. Hold on. Rare Bella Queen competition. Lauren is at 60. Sheila is at 35 and Jen is at 45. You're killing it, Lauren. All right. How long we been on? Thanks for the donations, y'all. We down bad on donations this week. Okay, let's see what this woman is. Young, strong realtor. Realtor. Okay, Erica Strong. Yeah. Show us her leopard print shoes. Another listing sign. I can't believe she's actually a realtor, but she pronounced it realtor. Who old for this, man? Just go home, man, and stay there. All right. Let's see. So back to what I was saying. What did I miss in? Hold on. What did I miss in the chat? What did I miss? Build. Or she says she wants to build, but turns around and says she doesn't want to build. She has a teenage daughter and she's divorced and got her ex-husband's house. I see why she's single. All right, let's get back into it. But like I said, why would a woman that looks like this need to be on the Kendra G show when the easiest thing to sell on the planet is pussy and shut up? That's what women are selling. You can fuck my hole, I'll cook you a sandwich and shut the fuck up. When you can't sell that deal to a man, that's a red flag in itself. But here's the thing, most women can't even do that. Just be a likable human. Don't be too much of a bitch. Suck a dick from time to time, make a sandwich from time to time, and most men are thrilled. And most of these bitches can't do that. And that's why they end up on this show.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
I wish everybody could call me just like this. Just like this. You look good, the light's good, skin clear, you look prepared. Okay, Monica, I'm already grateful. This shows preparation to be presented to the world. Monica, where are you calling us from?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Like seriously, think about it. This woman gets hit on everywhere she goes. I'm not saying she's a 10 or nothing, but this is an attractive woman. This is a how can I word it? She's head turning and attractive. If you saw she's fit, she's pretty, you know, the little blonde hair. Like if she was walking down the street, most men are gonna be like, hold on, wait, hold on, what was that? You know? What's the problem, baby? See, that's the thing, man. These women, their problem, like most of the women I go over, their problem isn't that they look bad. But looking good don't keep a relationship. They don't have those qualities to keep a relationship when it's the easiest thing in the world for a woman to do, as I just explained. So that's why it's a red flag in itself that a woman can't keep a man around. Because all you got to do to keep 95% of men around is suck a dick from time to time, make a sandwich from time to time, don't be too much of a bitch, and know when to shut up. It's way harder to be deemed a valuable, worthwhile man. The bar's in hell to be deemed a valuable, worthwhile woman to most people. Just smile, like I said, smile from time to time, maybe bring somebody a cup of water, and don't be too much of a bitch, and everybody's going to talk about how much they love you. So when you can't do that, that is the red flag in itself. Nice smile too. But well, what the we gonna find out what the problem is.
Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense.
Yeah, how old are you?
I just turned 40 on the 18th.
At your age, you're basically unmatchable. Like, forget about it. Basically, you're done. You're like a has-been, and no man will ever go for you.
You gotta know when to say when, bitch. Our coochie cutter days are over. Forever 21 was a lie. Settle down. Start playing with yourself.
Emotionally daunting and hurtful when I just keep hitting a wall, you know?
Huh?
How y'all doing?
Imagine being 40 years old making TikToks like this.
How y'all doing?
Imagine, this is a 40-year-old woman, y'all, but she still look young. So she has the mind of a 15-year-old. See, most women's maturity is tied to how good or young they still look, how sexy they still look, or if they can still pull off, a sex symbol. If she can still pull off a sex symbol, you can guarantee her mentality is probably that of a 15-year-old. Women don't start maturing until their age fade. Or let me say that again. Most women don't start maturing until their looks fade. That's when the journey to adulthood begins, when their looks fade. So a lot of times 45, 50. But yeah, she do not look 40 at all. What's the problem? This is one of the best looking 40-year-olds you've ever seen. Why can't she keep a man, y'all? We gonna find out. We gonna find out. Okay. Divine wants me to look at her second video she posted on TikTok. Let's check it out real quick.
So, really good question that I was asked is, how does dating look for me in 2025? And I'm like, pretty much the same things that I was looking for in 2024. But the next question was like, does that person have to be an active gym goer like you are? Depending on if I'm on prep or not, I do 2 a days. If I'm not on prep, then I just do my one a day and be done with it. But I got to thinking about it, like I've never really went for the man that was just as involved and just as intentional about the gym as I was. Because, baby, my first alarm clock goes off at 03 just to get me to the gym by 4:30. And I can imagine if we're dating and if we make it and we're dating and we're in a relationship and my alarm clock goes off, I'm getting up, getting ready to go to the gym, and you still sleep. Like, now I don't even want to go because now I want to cuddle. We both got to have that drive because we still got goals together, baby.
Masculinity is oozing off of her. It's oozing off of her.
If you keep saying, oh, she's too masculine, what it means is you too feminine. If I got more bars than you, that's really a diss to you, not a diss to me.
They come across like dudes. Her mannerism is like a dude. Why? She's not a dude.
I look like telling a nigga good morning. I look like being nice, sweet, charming, and woman.
Oh man, I don't even know. Let me ask y'all a question. Is it a bigger red flag that she look like this at 40 and can't keep a man? Still on TikTok talking about dating at 40. Think about how childish that is. At 40, still talking about dating. Let's just get through it.
How old are you?
I just turned 40 on the 18th.
Okay, happy birthday. So is that
Thank
Cancer?
you.
Are we in Cancer or Leo season?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. You have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
Yes, divorced 7 years now.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I work hospital administration.
Okay. Hospital administration. You don't have to share. Do you want to say why you got a divorce?
Infidelity.
Okay. How'd you find out?
I basically had that feeling, right? So I went looking to see what was going on, and I found exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, well, sorry that you had to go through that.
No worries.
Okay. So we got Monica, Huntsville, Alabama.
What Kendra don't ask is what Kevin Samuels would ask. Did you ever cheat? Including talking to a dude in your inbox? And Kevin used to also say, like, don't go, looking for something because you gonna find it. You're gonna find it. Now, what type of man would cheat? Well, but roll with me. What type of man would cheat on a woman that looked like this? There's plenty. Not that looks matter, because the most beautiful women in the world get cheated on. Halle Berry got cheated on. But why is that? Because the men who are top tier enough to get a bitch like this are the type of guys who are the most likely to cheat. But the point I'm trying to make is, look, 80% of men wouldn't cheat on this woman. At least 80% of men wouldn't cheat on this woman, but she don't want them. She thinks she better than them. So accept the fact that you're gonna get cheated on. I tell women this all the time. Well, not in real life. I tell y'all this all the time. Women only want the top 10% of men. Fine, go get you one. But cheating come with that. And I'm not saying bottom 80% of men don't cheat, but I'm saying it's a built-in feature if you want a top 10%. At least it's like a 50% chance you may not get cheated on if you fuck with the bottom 80%. You were one of the lucky ones, hon. You got one of these top tier dudes to marry you. You hit the lottery. Yeah, you still gonna get cheated on because he top 10%. Ladies, if you want a top 10% man, accept that cheating come with it. That's not a deal breaker for a top 10, 15, 20% man. Go into the marriage knowing that, oh, I'm not gonna be the only pussy he fucks because this is a top tier man. I know what I signed up for.
That you had to go through that.
No worries.
Okay. So we got Monica, Huntsville, Alabama.
Yes.
I know that show. There's
What
a show. Isn't there a show like Real Housewives of Huntsville, Alabama?
Oh, yeah. They're out here.
Yeah. 40 is a cancer, no kids, divorced, works at a hospital, works as a hospital administrator. What kind of man you looking for?
Her belly button is throwing me off. Is that an Audi or a belly ring? It's giving pregnant. I don't know. Her belly is giving pregnant. Let me tell you something right now. This woman is selfish as fuck. She's really into her looks, as every pretty woman is, and she never even had kids. So I'm just gonna throw a guess out there that she's a narcissist, a selfish narcissist who wants the world to revolve around her. And she's 40 and now she probably can't even have kids. She's gonna be trying to possibly rush you to have kids. This is a pump and dump at best, a pretty pump and dump at best.
Yeah. 40 is a cancer, no kids, divorced, works at a hospital, works as a hospital administrator. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I am looking for a caring and dependable and receptive and just emotionally available man.
Okay.
But you never went after a dude like that. Imagine being pretty and been fucking since 15, looking like this, and you don't think she ever came across a dependable, respectable, man who's what she said be what did she say? Be receptive to what? Your bullshit? Like, nah. Oh my goodness.
Emotionally available man.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is one that's not emotionally available and says basically in the process of getting to know them, I will find out if you're emotionally available, right? So one that is
Well, was your ex-husband emotionally available? Because you got all the way to a marriage with him. He probably was, but he just cheated. She said she didn't. She said infidelity. So we'll assume that he was emotionally available, and he was tall, and he was handsome, and he made a certain amount of money. We already pretty much know that. We can damn near guarantee that with any woman that looked like this. He probably was tall, handsome, made a good amount of money, and was emotionally intelligent. He probably was a good dude. She probably enjoyed being with him, but he just cheated. Baby, you don't get it all. Nobody gets it all, no matter how pretty you are. Nobody gets it all. So look, think about this for a second. They'll leave their damn near perfect husband to try to get a perfect husband. This motherfucker was damn near perfect, except he cheated. And they think they're going to leave this man at whatever, at 30, 35, 37, to go back on the dating market at 37 and get the perfect man when they just had a 9. So they'll divorce the 9 and hold out for a 10 as if that exists.
you're emotionally available, right? So one that is a father and he is not in his kid's life, and one that is a smoker. I can't do smoking.
Okay. So do you look a certain way?
I mean, I would need to be attracted to him. So I guess it's not specific to what I'm looking for, because me being attracted to you can come in any shade, color, what have you.
Women will continue to only hook up with the top 10% of men because there is literally no reason for them to mess with anybody else.
The most handsome man I had ever seen in my life, and I decided that he needed to be mine.
So he drops her off and tells her it's not him, it's her.
I can feel him running through my veins. He's still in me.
He was gorgeous. He was 6'3".
Oh,
He's
gosh.
been an engineer at Apple for 11 years and 39. He was way out of my league, and he did not ask for my number at the end of it.
Will I ever stop crying over emotionally unavailable men? No. But will I at least stop trying to date them? Also, no.
How come every time you have sex with someone they leave?
Let's be clear. He got to be fine. He got to be at least as fine as she thinks she is. Don't let her get you with this bullshit. Well, it don't got to be a certain color shade. I just got to be attracted to her. As if I just got to be attracted to him, as if that's not going to be a top 5%er. I love it when they try to play that game. He don't got to be look a certain way. I just got to be attracted to him. Yeah, we know what you're going to be attracted to. The same motherfucker that all these other bitches are attracted to. Duh. They really be trying to get us to believe that they'll fuck with an average looking dude.
I mean, I would need to be attracted to him. So I guess it's not specific to what I'm looking for, because me being attracted to you can come in any shade, color, what have you. So no.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
As long as he's able to take care of himself.
Look, they be lying when they say that too, man.
I'm going. I want my money right now.
I'll get your money. Don't worry.
The arrangement is over.
No kidding. No kidding! How's she gonna know you love her if you're not buying bags? And I'm gonna just say it because it needs to be said. That woman is not a gold digger. She just wants a man with a lot of money who buy her things when she wants them. Is that a crime? If it was a crime, I'd dial 911.
Yeah, he has to make at least what she makes or more for her to respect him. Look, I'm so tired of them saying he just got to take care of himself. Nobody believes you, man, because a man can take care of himself on $30K a year. He live in a studio apartment. He eat oodles and noodles. He's taking care of himself. He got a beater, but he get to work. He eat food. He got a place to live. He taking care of himself. I wish they would stop saying that. But it is a good answer compared to he got to make 6 figures. So I guess I can't beat up on him too much. It is a good answer compared to what these other bitches say. But it's a little dishonest. It's a little dishonest. But I'm just fellas, I just want you to know they full of shit when they say that. Because if they make 30, I don't think this woman would date somebody making 30 to 40K. But he's taking care of himself.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
As long as he's able to take care of himself, and me as well, if we were to take that step together, right? It would be a conversation we will have when we get there.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. We got some paid questions.
I'm not doing it. Is more you need to see?
Yeah, we gotta see your legs.
Oh.
Okay, I like you're in good shape. Okay. You look cute.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
So even if you want to just be a lady of the night, maximize it.
Okay, I like you're in good shape. Okay. You look cute. Okay.
Cute?
Yeah. So Monica, when was your last relationship?
In September, I tried the dating scene. I've been doing the apps. It's been whack, but
How has it been whack? You look so good. You're such a great woman. Why has it been whack? Yeah, because qualified men over 40 on dating apps aren't looking for a wife. Those men have been married since their late 20s. At worst. Yeah, qualified men 40 and up on dating apps are looking for cheeks to slap. They're not looking for bitches to wife up. That phase was 18 to 28 at best. The getting married phase to a high value man. You're not in that phase of life anymore. Marriage minded men, successful, handsome, marriage minded men are married by 40. Yes, the men who are still on the dating market after 40 aren't looking for serious relationships with, and if they are, they aren't looking for serious relationship with 40 plus women. So yes, it's gonna suck. They're on there to see if you'll suck.
I tried the dating scene. I've been doing the apps. It's been whack, but in September of last year.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
In September of last year.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Ooh, 3 flaws. So as I'm dating, I've been told that I'm really disengaged. I seem disengaged.
Why does that not surprise me?
The older woman just, they'll say either she hit the wall or they'll say things like she just set in her ways. They'll say things like, she too aggressive, she too assertive, things like that. Try to act like this woman in her 40s and 50s is no good, basically. Like she's inferior because she's set in her ways. She doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to let a man lead.
Yes.
They don't want a woman their age because they know darn well a woman their age is not going to tolerate nor endure their nonsense.
Oh, yeah, right. God.
This is why my next book I'm writing right now is on the mental health of menopausal women, because we're struggling. If you live with a 43-year-old woman, you're going to experience, she's great, Next day, you're going to be like, who are you? That's because her estrogen is on a roller coaster ride. Little things are going to irritate us like they've never irritated us before. And you might be the recipient of that.
I don't want to be that guy.
We need to have more love brought our way because we just can't handle stress the same way. From 40 till about 55, our moods are all over the place during that time. So understanding where we're at, having more compassion for us, not taking us on will be so helpful.
It's going to be a no for me, dog. Keep it up, though.
But we don't even understand our own selves.
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women.
Where is she getting this idea that she'd even make a good partner?
Have to work on.
Ooh, 3 flaws. So as I'm dating, I've been told that I'm really disengaged. I seem disengaged. But I feel like if I'm giving you the time of day, then obviously I'm not disengaged. I'm interested, right? So I'm working on that to make it seem as if to let my partner know that obviously I'm in it and I'm trying.
Make it seem like, let's hear that again. I don't think she's pregnant, but I thought she was pregnant too, but who knows? Maybe she is pregnant. But she said to make it seem like I'm engaged and I'm into it. She told on herself by accident. What is it called? Freudian slip? Somebody help me out. I know I said that wrong, but let's figure it out. Freudian, let's see. Fruidity? What is it? Okay. A Freudian slip refers to a verbal mistake or memory error that occurs when a person unintentionally says something different from what they intended. The phenomenon is named after Sigmund and Freud. A verbal mistake or memory error that occurs when a person unintentionally says something different from what they intended. These slips are not mere accidents, but rather manifestations of repressed thoughts and feelings from the unconscious mind. Yeah. We learn something new every night here, every day on the MDC stream. But let's hear it one more time.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Ooh, 3 flaws. So as I'm dating, I've been told that I'm really disengaged. I seem disengaged. But I feel like if I'm giving you the time of day, then obviously I'm not disengaged. I'm interested, right? So I'm working on that to make it seem as if to let my partner know that obviously I'm in it and I'm trying. Also, I could be a little stubborn at times. And third one is that sometimes it's hard for me to articulate my feelings with words. So
they will kick those heels off and beat your butt.
just the whoever is involved with me would just have to have patience when it comes to me finding words with how I feel.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm fun. I'm fun. I know what I want, even though it might be a little bit hard for me to articulate those things. But when I feel like it's a safe space, I'm definitely willing and able to make you feel like I want to be here versus articulate.
Huh?
Absolutely not.
That shit can't be forgiven by any man who has any common sense.
That again. Make you feel like. It's not actually the case, but I'm gonna need to work on trying to, I can make you feel like.
Bit hard for me to articulate those things. But when I feel like it's a safe space, I'm definitely willing and able to make you feel like I want to be here versus articulate that I want to be here. But I would say more so is because I'm available. I'm emotionally available. I'm physically available. I work, but yet I can make time for you. There's nothing really holding me back from spending my time with getting to know you.
Okay. And what is the age range you want to date? You're 40.
What do y'all think the age range is? I'm gonna say 35 to 50.
Just turned 40, so I crossed over into the 40 time age range. So I would say 30 and up. 30 and up. So if
Oh, so
you're
you would go 10 years younger. Oh, 30?
30 years and older, just because I don't want to cut off those that are 30, because I've met some very mature 30-year-old men.
They think that if they date younger, they'll be young. No, you're 40, bitch. Your age range is 40 to 60. I don't care how youthful you look. Your age range is 40 to 60. More so 55 and up that might actually take you serious, who might still be traditional enough to be a damn fool and take somebody like you serious. She asking for trouble, 30 and up. No 30-year-old is trying to take, I don't care how good you look, a 30-year-old is not trying to take you serious at 40. Strong ass arms. Yeah, this is mental illness. 30 and up at 40 is mental illness. Can't have his kids, got all his baggage and damage. Why would he do it? Yeah, this is a sickness.
God, you're sick.
I don't want to cut off those that are 30, because I've met some very mature 30-year-old men, but I've also met some very immature 45-year-old men. So I want to give it an opportunity to say 30 and up and just see where it goes.
Here's what I would say. We got a paid question, but child, I want to answer this question. Is actually, oh, I can't see it.
If somebody said something to trigger the Kenny. Somebody said something to trigger Kenny. Let's see what it is. I'm sure it's gonna be something about age or something she butthurt about.
Oh, auto. So it won't allow me. I'm trying to, it won't let me bring it. Oh, this is interesting. I don't see how to bring it to. Okay, so, okay, we have an issue. There's a big, I see the question. I can't see no comments now. Oh, show comments. Okay, there we go. I can't see any. Child, I don't know. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, the comment section is saying she pregnant too. Oh, that must be Pookie shot her club up. Yeah, everybody thinks she pregnant.
God. Hello, can you see me still?
I can see you, yeah.
So there's a comment that I want to put on stage. Oh, now, okay, what's that? The comments are, okay, why are the comments on? Okay, no, I don't want the comments on there. Something happened where I can no longer.
You are really dumb, for real.
Bring the comments up.
Is this
But
camera on
there's
me?
a paid
Yes,
comment.
that's
I can see it, but I can't bring it to the stage. Wait,
okay.
Comments. Okay, but the paid comment says, what would you do differently to keep your next man from straying?
Oh yeah, it triggered her. Oh yeah, that definitely triggered Kendra. That definitely triggered Kendra. She don't want to think that a woman could ever do anything to make a man stray, which they definitely can. They don't want to think they ever do anything wrong under any circumstances. But yeah, a woman can do something to make her man stray. But I mean, that don't apply to their last relationship. Kendra, you was just with a scammer. Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
To keep your next man from straying. Let me by Sam Major, and Sam is a big supporter of the show. I think Sam, that is a coward question because it implies when a man cheats, it's a woman's fault.
So I mean, I can't keep you from doing what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, then let me know that, and I will let you go and do that. So it's not me keeping you, because at the same time, I'm doing everything that I need to do. I can say I did everything that I needed to do to be a wife, right? So
I mean, yeah, you can definitely do something that would encourage a man to cheat. I'm not saying it's your fault that he cheated, because his integrity should stop him from cheating. He should just leave you. But like, I'll use this example. There's plenty of women in marriages who just refuse to fuck their husband. So to me, I wouldn't even consider it cheating. If you just absolutely refuse to ever have sex with your husband again, you're basically telling them you might as well just say you can get it from somewhere else. Like, I don't even know if I would even consider that cheating. If you just absolutely refuse that, like, you could be 42 and you just like, I'm never fucking you again. And then, yeah, to me, the covenant has been broken and he can go fuck other women. Once you just like, oh no, I just ain't never having sex with you again. Okay.
I'm doing everything that I need to do. I can say I did everything that I needed to do to be a wife, right? So that wasn't the first time he cheated. That was
You could also encourage a man to cheat by just being a nagging, controlling bitch and not being likable to be around. That can push a man into another woman's arms. Always putting him down, telling him what he ain't doing right. That can encourage a man to cheat. I ain't saying it's right to cheat, but it can encourage him. There is some things that you could do differently in your next relationship to make it maybe less likely for the dude to cheat. But they love getting with dudes who could cheat and dudes who probably have cheated in the past. They love getting with the top 10 percenters, so it is what it is.
the second time. So once we got past the first time, which was a lot, I made sure I was more cognizant. So that I'm doing everything that I need to do. I can say I did everything that I needed to do to be a wife, right? So that wasn't the first time he cheated. That was the second time. So once we got past the first time, which was a lot, I made sure I was more cognizant of the things that I wasn't doing. Well, I thought that I wasn't doing to keep him from doing it again. But at the end of the day, he was going to do that anyway. So I can't speak on you doing what you're going to do anyways. I'm definitely going to do what I need to do as your woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things to be like, I have no control over you. If you're going to do it, do it.
Here's the definition of cheating, people. It means you're being deceitful. So, okay, it is fair if there is something your partner lacks and you feel like you're not satisfied. And if that's how you feel, you should communicate to your partner.
Yes.
And you should say, listen, I need this. I'm not getting this from you. And y'all have that tough conversation. And then if you feel the need that you want to now outsource and be with somebody else, then you break up with that partner and then you go about your business. That's the way it's supposed to go if you are not satisfied within a relationship. Cheating is keeping what you have. It's like having your cake and eating it too. And I don't think it's fair to say, what would you do differently to keep the next man for a string? If you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's the way you're standing. I know it's not true because you told me the last time you was intimate was a year ago. But for some reason, the way you're standing, the comment section feels like you look pregnant. I don't know why they feel this way, but they feel like you look pregnant.
I mean, I'm not, but still, it's not. It's probably the way that I'm wearing a sweater, a t-shirt dress. So yeah, I'm not pregnant.
She's not pregnant. I didn't think you were. But you know, my cousin's child. All right, let's do it, Monica. I think you were dope. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I am.
I'll say you
Later. Hit the like button on your way out. Check out merch, link in the description. Follow me on Rumble if you haven't already. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell if you're not subscribed. Yeah. Join the membership for exclusive live streams and episodes. Link in the description. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. He's going to ask you about that shit when you meet him. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet. And I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever. See you tonight between 5 and 6 p.m. Central Time. Hope to see you there.